Hey guys, what's up? I'm the Sparrow123 and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Ultra Sun playthrough. In the last episode, we made it all the way here in front of the gate towards our actual first trial. Now, I did say in between, I would level up our new team member, Jessie here, the Crabrawler. She's now leveled up to level 14. She got the moves Leer and Pursuit, and also one of the main reasons as well why I didn't want to go after any is because we got the right ability as well. Iron Fist is definitely the ability you want to have for this Pokemon. Woody also got a tiny bit of experience because I just had to switch train him a tiny bit with Jessie. And then everything was fine and dandy. Everybody is level 14. And I think with that, it would actually be pretty cool if we just go with Jessie. Once again, I'm moving items when I should be moving my Pokemon around. Let's have Jessie up in front, shall we? She is going to be pretty good for this upcoming trial. Greetings, Captain Ilima here, and my trial begins mere steps from here in Verdant Cavern. Note that the Pokemon living within Verdant Cavern are quite fierce. I wouldn't venture in unless you've prepared some potions and so forth. Through attempting the trials during the island challenge, one can exceed his or her own limits. That is what Alolan people believe. Once you enter Verdant Cavern, you will not be able to leave until you have completed the trial. Are you prepared for the trial? Yes, I am. I'll be waiting for you. Well, actually, am I fully prepared? I do believe we have some potions remaining. We have 3 potions. 3 super potions, 7 revives, 1 fresh water. You know what? I think that will be able to make us go through this area for certain. Let's go in the cavern. And let's go into our first challenge of the region, which is very, very exciting. Getting some nice atmosphere going on here. Let me formally welcome you to Verdant Cavern. I am your Captain Ilima. Allow me to explain the basics of my trial. What you should attempt to do is... Yeah, we got this Yungoos. Hiding in that tiny little crevice in that cave. Defeat 3 of the Pokemon that lurk here in the dens. Then reach the pedestal deep within the cave and collect the Z crystal there. You'll need to be completely in sync with your Pokemon to succeed. And that was the roar of the totem Pokemon. Oh dear, and there's one more thing I forgot to mention. Many strong Pokemon make their home in this cave, but one stronger and more fearsome than all the rest, known as the totem Pokemon, also resides here. This will be the greatest obstacle you face as you attempt to clear my trial. By the way, until you clear the trial, you will not be able to catch Pokemon in Verdant Cavern. This is one of 8 trials you will face during your island challenge. Yes, you heard it here. 8 trials, so there's actually 1 more extra than in the original games, which is pretty dope if you don't mind me saying that. And let's start off first by looking into the small den, because we saw that Pokemon running into that, which is this Yungoos. My boy, we're getting Jessie up in front here. Our fighting type, which will be absolutely stellar to use in this upcoming battles, because it's stab fighting that we're doing against these boys. So yeah, they're just getting smacked now, which is lovely. Exactly what I wanted to see here. A bit of an easier time, you know, thanks to our 1 extra Pokemon. That is for sure gonna help. We get another super potion, you know what, we'll always take those. 3 extra big healing. Looks like we're getting attacked by the second one, like pretty soon after. And that's another Yungoos, which is also pretty cool because if you haven't noticed, since we are playing Ultra Sun, we are facing Yungoos. If you were playing Ultra Moon, you would be facing Rattatas. And if you remember correctly, we played Moon, or the original Moon. That was the same, we were encountering Rattatas. So that's actually a pretty cool change that they kept that going, you know. It's very cool. We have 1 more Pokemon to defeat and our journey will be over. We see an item over there, but I do remember there was a TM just right here, which is Brick Break. Oh brother, like they just really wanted me to have like an excellent time doing this. Yes, oh my god, Jessie can already learn Brick Break. That is crazy. Just gonna get rid of Leer. Peaky Pack wants to learn Brick Break, which is actually kind of crazy. I think I'm gonna teach it that as well. We are physical, and it is better than Rock Smash. I know it can lower defense, but it's fine. I think we're gonna get rid of Rock Smash for Brick Break for sure here. That's actually stellar. Alright, what a great TM before this trial. Looks like we've located our Pokemon over there though. Which we need to get through here, if I'm not mistaken. Crawl through this. And then we have another Super Potion. Well, look at that. We're getting healing items up the wazoo. Let's look in the den, but there's nothing inside, as per usual. Now we need to go upstairs, or try and go upstairs. So let's see here. Oh yeah, we actually can. Let's go look in it, and he will move. Yep, this is playing exactly the same way as how it played out in the first games. I'm assuming now that we will go down here. It will move once again to that middle one. Yep, right there. And as soon as we try to get over there, I'm pretty sure our favorite team will be appearing once again to stop us in our path. Yes, sir. Here we have him. Yo, yo, yo. It's your Bad Beach Boys back again, remember us? Sure I do. Whoa, even though we look identical, that's pretty impressive actually. Well, who cares about that anyway? We're here to mess his trial up, yo. Oh yeah, that's right. Yo, let's go get that Pokemon, homie. And we're just looking like that, bro. That's funny. Right, first Team Skull Grunt battling us. Let's see what he has in store. Don't think it will be anything too rough though. We have a Drowsy, okay, nothing too perfect for us to handle, you know. God damn it. I am a fighting type, and the psychic type might hurt. Pursuit will hurt this thing as well though. So let's go Pursuit it up. Yep, this solid damage. He goes for Pound, which is just quite funny to me. You can finish this off with just the next Pursuit. And Drowsy goes down. Jesse gets some experience. And with that, Team Skull Grunt has been defeated pretty easily. Yo, what's up with that? For real though, I can't get my skull around it. This kid's mad strong, yo. Nah, I ain't even like that. This kid is straight up dangerous, homie. I don't know, man. Isn't this whole place trouble? Yeah, it totally is, homie. I mean, that thing is so strong that regular Pokemon don't even want to come out in battle. Yeah, that's completely true. Completely true, my friends. Yo, kid, you know there's a mad strong Pokemon lurking back there somewhere, right? I'd run if I were you. Nah, we're not going out like that. We gotta get our revenge. Go stand over there and catch that Skull King Pokemon. For real, fine. I got no bones to pick with you. Alright, well, guess they are gonna be blocking the paths, which is gonna make it for us very easy to go to this middle one. And then the Pokemon will be forced here anyway, which is just perfect. That sounded a bit more rougher though, so let's see what we have here. We have an actual Gumshoos already. Alright, so this is definitely a bit more dangerous. He's fully evolved. But I ain't too worried, man. We have a stab fighting type with Brick Break already, bro. We are 3 levels above. Yep, that thing's gone. Alright, beautiful. This is like catching just a perfect counter to whatever we need to face next, which is just beautiful. Right, we have defeated all of the Pokemon. We are now allowed to go towards the den. And I think we might have a little bit of an anticlimactic fight going on here, but it'll be pretty funny. I don't think I want to use like that. We're just going to put a Oranberry on our boy. And I think that will be more than plenty, to be honest. Because I honestly think we will be so fine. Fantastic, you prove your strength to all these 3 Pokemon, then go right ahead outside. Let's go outside. Let's see here. We are grabbing the Sea Crystal. You feel a piercing gaze that seemed to cut right through you, but from where? Yes, I want to take the Sea Crystal. But here we have him. Our big boy totem, Gumshoos. The totem Pokemon of Verdant Cavern has appeared. Oh no. And we will be facing him here. Totem Gumshoos. Alright. And he does Get a defense buff. Alright, you know what? That will probably make him survive the break, to be honest. It is level 12 as well, so plus defense. I am just gonna go ahead and break this thing. See how much damage we do. Oh my, that's a crazy amount of damage. He goes for Scary Phage, which is honestly a great play. Because this will make it so he at least will outspeed me, and that young goose might outspeed me as well. We're just gonna go for break on the Gumshoes. I mean, he is the threat here. One more attack and he's gone. Goes for Super Fang, okay. That's fine by me. We eat a nice and oran berry. Get a little bit more healthier, you know. Let's break that Gumshoes. Down it goes. First totem Pokemon down. Now we just need to take care of its partner Pokemon, which is the young goose right there. And I think we can easily break this thing. And probably one-shot it. Tackle shouldn't do too much. We know break will OHKO this thing. No problem. And look at that. Our newly caught Jessie has proven herself extremely worthy already by clearing that first trial for us. No biggie, which is beautiful. What an incredible trainer you are. For you were able to defeat the totem Pokemon that I had trained up to such a powerful state. I don't know what I can say. Working in harmony with your Pokemon, you have cleared the trial of Ilima. You're a phenomenal trainer. Congratulations, Sparrow. The Z-Crystal from the pedestal is yours now. Alright, let's grab that bitch, bro. Let's grab that bitch. Get our first Z-Crystal. Oh, yeah. That is a great thing, for sure. Trial complete as well. That is the first trial done. We obtained the Normalium Z. What you have just received is a normal Z crystal. It is known as Normalium Z. I feel like Pokemon that can use normal type move hold that. And he's showing off them moves and strike an elegant pose like this one. Able to use that strength and normal type moves by unleashing Z power. Moving right along. Ah yes, first, there's one thing I forgot to mention. The totem Pokemon. In every locale where a captain holds his or her trials, you will encounter a particularly strong Pokemon like Gumshoes just now. And during battles against such Pokemon, they summon many allies to shore up on their offense. It's not a tactic often seen in other regions. Perhaps Pokemon in Alola are simply more inclined to help one another. Since you have managed to defeat the totem Pokemon and proved yourself, you can now try and catch any Pokemon you find here in this cave. In fact, have some Great Balls. Yo, thank you for them Great Balls, bro. Appreciate that. And here, let me see to your Pokemon after all of their hard work in there. Let's get healed up. Beautiful. Alright, he has something beautiful to show us as well at Route 3. So let's dip out this area. There is a TM. I see you up there, so I remember to grab you once we unlock it. Wow, a Z-Crystal. So that's what they call a Z-Crystal. It appears that Alola's mysterious Z-Crystals are received for overcoming trials, is that right? I suppose it may be admirable to overcome such trials using your own strength and skill, rather than relying on technology as we do. I'm Zossie, you're kind of awesome, you know? Ah, this is when you are supposed to say Alola to one another, is it not? I am Dulce. And we're part of the Ultron Recon Squad, yep. That ball thing you used there, this is some amazing bit of tech. We might just have to borrow that idea. We're investigating all about Z-Crystals and auras and all kinds of stuff, so I guess we'll probably see you around. Right, and they just did. We're getting some more introductions to some people that will surely be relevant. And look at that Pokemon, straight gunning for my ass, bro. Look at this. As if I haven't clapped any of you more than enough already. Like, come on, bro. Like, you really want to catch some more hands. And you know what? I'm just like that. I'm gonna show it. Break. Be gone, young goose. Just get out of here, buddy. Just like that. Easy peasy. Woody gets level 15. That's beautiful. We get to move Pluck, which I think is definitely a lot better than Peck, right? Yeah, it's 60. Beautiful. I think there's no reason to keep Peck. So let's just get rid of Peck and get Pluck. We're going from Peck to Pluck. And look at that, yo! Woody is evolving. Oh, hell yeah. first evolution in the building for our team here. Absolutely beautiful screen. With that, we get a Trumbeak. So now we have a evolved starter bird, which is a beautiful thing. That will definitely be a lot better than our Pikipek, for sure. So that is very, very exciting for us. Now that we have Woody as a Trumbeak now, which is perfect. Because I actually want to go ahead and switch our boys out and have Woody lead the team here. So we're going to get out of this cavern and see what Ilima wanted to show us. Looks like we get a wild Noibat. That's actually very cool that we can encounter Noibats here very early on in this game. I think that's one of the main reasons as well why I kind of really like these games as well. There's a lot of Pokemon that you were basically almost never were able to use quite a lot in your journey. Pretty early on, even though yes, they might evolve very late into your game. But still, being able to actually get the Pokemon early on is a pretty dope thing. Greetings, Captain Ilima here. As you travel around the islands of Alola, you will find Captain's barricades here and there. These barricades help mark areas where particularly strong Pokemon can be found. Anyone can pass through them, of course, if they are escorted by a strong trainer. These attempting the island challenges can pass the barricades as long as they clear the trials. Are you ready? Then behold the power of a captain. And with that, the gates are opened. Look at that, we can actually go towards Route 3 now. Voila, your world just got a little bigger. I am the only captain here on Minimina Island, meaning my trial is the only one here. Now that you have cleared the trial, please inform our island Kahuna Hala. Right, looks like we need to do that, but the professor is right there, look at that. Hey there, Sparrow. Oh, looking at the expression on Lima's face, yeah? I'd say you cleared your first trial, yeah? Guess I better give you a little reward. Time to learn about Z-Power, woo! Start off by selecting compatible. Well, we kinda know all this. You basically, yeah, you put a Z crystal on the Pokemon. It needs to have a move of that type or the Z crystal, obviously. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, what you'll learn, cousin, he is gonna show us once again. So we're gonna let Professor Kukui do his thing here for just a second. And in the meantime, I wanted to put on my air conditioning because it is absolutely insanely hot in my country these past couple of weeks. It's been just bonkers, so hopefully you guys should not be hearing it, I think, maybe in the beginning here, but when it starts to blow upwards in the room and not like directly at me here, we should be fine, and then I will be a lot better in this room, because my goodness, it is getting so hot. And let's see this first animation here, Breakneck Blitz. It's a rock type move, if I'm not mistaken. And that just obliterates that Growlithe, or that maybe was a normal type move, I actually don't remember it quite well. Once Z-Power is used, yeah, we kind of know all this, alright, yeah? So I'm not really gonna go into that too much. Oh, so is that why you've been asking for looking so ragged, Professor? No, it's like I was hit with amnesia. I forgot I lost Lily somewhere on Route 3. I think you could spare some time to help me look for her, Sparrow. I can also look around where I think she might have wandered off to. Thanks, cousin, and let's split up and find her, yeah? Alright, looks like we have to find Lily now, so let's continue on towards Route 3. And we're gonna go on. Let's see if this hiker man wants to battle us. It doesn't seem to be. We do have this trainer right here. Each Pokemon possesses an ability. Yeah, well, that's to be expected, you know. It would be a kind of a shame if, you know, they didn't get abilities. I mean, that's how it was like in the early games, but still, abilities are really what make Pokemon like stand out so much more. And then they got hidden abilities, and then just things got really crazy, but I just love it. I love Pokemon, if you guys haven't noticed by now. I mean, you guys should have noticed it by now. Pluck almost killed that Psyduck. That is a very sad thing, almost. But this next one will surely take it out. Psyduck goes down. Boom. Easy fight. Rising Star Ian getting destroyed. Right, and looks like we have an item down there. Don't know how worthwhile that item will be. A heal ball. We will take that. A nice and free Pokeball is always something we'll take for sure. Looks like we found yet another trainer on our way to destroying this route and finding Lily. Tatiana? The Cottony, yo, that's like a perfect lead for me. Beautiful. We can just pluck one-shot this thing, probably. Actually, lovely that we got an evolution on Woody here already. It's gonna make him so much more valuable already on the team. And that is just that's just great, you know. That's what we want. All right. Up next, let's see here. There is that item here in the middle. So let's grab that, which is a sharp beak. My bad, guys. I am gonna let him equip that sharp beak actually straight away. So let's give that to Woody. And actually, I remembered, yeah, we do have a quick claw as well. And I think our Jesse will probably be slower in the end later. So we're just gonna give him the quick claw. That's gonna be nice. Let me check if there's like anything here. Might be like a hidden item. There actually is a Stardust, yo. But now I really wanted to check if there was like another trainer or something, but that doesn't seem to be that way. It's about Roost. Ah, yeah, this is, yeah, we need to fight every trainer on Route 3. Now I don't know if that's, yeah, Kukui is blocking the path, but let's check here to the right. Is this a trainer? This doesn't seem to be a trainer, but he does want to give us the suit bell, yo, alright. Nice suit bell. I'm gonna say that's very handy for if you do want to increase happiness on one of your Pokemons, or if you need to increase happiness on one of your Pokemons, you know. Then that shit's really handy. Now we are here once again in the Melemele Meadow from the first game. This beautiful yellow field we are in. Nebby, come back! Ah, Sparrow, Nebby, it got out of my bag again. And looks like it's straight waggling to a cave. And right after I got into so much trouble on the bridge too. What if a wild Pokemon attacks it? It doesn't have any moves it can use to battle. Well, looks like we are the rescuer for Nebby here. Let's spray a repel because, my goodness, I do not want to spend too much time here. XP points. Okay, well, he just gave us the XP points. Why? Don't know. I guess he just wanted to give us that. Once again, I don't know if there's like specifically like any trainer here. Like not 100% sure. I always get a little bit confused by this area. It would be terrific if we were actually going to be able to use the experience increasing thing. Oh, do you have a battle? Yes. Meredith. Let's see Meredith. You wanna get the party pumping? Oh yeah, Meredith. Let's see actor Meredith. Yo, what? With an Oricorio. Oh yeah, electric flying. Definitely not a great type for me here. Definitely not a great type for me. I will go for a pluck and see how much it does. It's stab, it's resisted, I know. It's gonna growl me, that actually makes me hurt my soul quite a lot. I think I kinda need to put this thing to Supersonic, please. Oh, come on. He's gonna growl me again. That's definitely unfortunate. We are gonna go Supersonic though, come on. He avoided again. No! He just pounds though, so that's not too bad. Brother, he keeps avoiding. Okay, we can survive one more. Come on, Supersonic, buddy. Thank you. I just feel like we needed this. It's gonna hit itself. Beautiful. That's what we want. And now that it's confused as well, I'm gonna swap out the Madonna so we can water gun this thing. And I think that will be some... He already... Brother. I spent all that time putting that to confusion for it to just literally escape within the first second. And I think we're lucky. I don't think it has any electric type moves, or he would have used them by now for sure. Like, there's no way in hell this Oricorio wouldn't have used a electric type move by now if it didn't have a chance to yet. If it didn't have one. Or if it did have one. That's what I was trying to say. I get what you're... I feel like you guys would understand what I was trying to say there, right? Right? We got Icy Wind, yo, more coverage. That's actually great. I'm gonna get rid of Pound. Definitely gonna let him keep Icy Wind for sure. Woody to level 16. Look at that, we are getting a humongous amount of experience from this Oricorio. My goodness. Everybody to level 16. Yep, that was my pom-pom style performance. Oh yeah, I forget completely. It's because we have this experience booster on. Makes complete sense. Right, looks like she will be advancing. I have a feeling we will be seeing her again. Probably like in like one of the later towns. Not towns, but where the flower fields are. That might be a possibility. Let's just heal up our Pokemon who got a little bit hurt during that fight though. And yeah, we still have this experience booster going on, I know that. It's not like we're taking it too much advantage. His girlfriend is still hiding from her boyfriend, which is just hilarious. Let's see here, there is an item here. It's gonna bother me if I don't grab it, so let's spray another repel. Let's grab this netball. Alright, and let's get in this cave, or go in this cave. Get an escape rope. Yo, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Nebby's right there. Pew! Phew! Running around like this sure is tiring. Whoa, so are the people of Alola meeting in places like this too, huh? Calm yourself, Saucy. There is only one thing we are here to confirm. We must find someone strong enough to protect the blinding one. Let us see if you might be the one. Well, goddamn, we are getting our first battle with the Ultra Recon Squad. We're facing Dulce, who has a Furfro. Okay, Furfro. Definitely a normal type mon with fur coat probably, so our brick breaks might not be doing too much. Let's see though, Headbutt actually does an insane amount of damage to me. Yeah, we didn't do a lot there. I think I kind of want to switch out here, but at the same time Madonna is quite bulky. So I guess we could go Madonna. Don't want to necessarily just have one of my Pokemon faint, you know? So let's just go Madonna here. Let's see if we can eat this Headbutt. We eat it a bit better. That's good. That's good. I think an Icy Wind might actually be smart here. He's going Sand Attack. Gosh darn it, man. Really? And of course we missed the first one. I just love it. And we missed the second one. And now I'm pretty sure we can get killed. But I'm just gonna try that one somewhere again. It's gonna headbutt me. Come on, Madonna. We survive on one. That's crazy. Okay, did a little bit of damage, but I think because we made it now -1, we will be able to we will be able to outspeed on the next turn. We use a super potion here for sure. He's going to headbutt. Okay, we're gonna go for now a water gun. Yep, we actually do outspeed now, which is great. That barely did anything. That's crazy. And let's pray we don't miss here. Water gun, yes sir, thank you for connecting. Furfro has been killed. An intense battle here, you know, a little bit of an intense battle for sure. We're getting a whole bunch of experience once again. Level 17. Okay, looks like that's the only one who got to level 17, but that is a great sign here. Because that will make it so our Madonna is gonna evolve. Feels like we are getting quite a decent amount of levels quickly here. Boom. With that, we now have a Brion. The beautiful water fairy type already, right? Is it water fairy already? Or not yet? It might just be pure water. That's one thing I always forget I think about this Pokemon. Yes, it's still pure water. Okay, okay, that's fine though. That's completely fine. I see, so that is a Pokemon battle. We tried to investigate what it means to battle with Pokemon, but it is quite different when you do it yourself. At least it seems that the Pokeball we tried to create has worked properly to capture us a Pokemon here in Alola. And I have seen for myself how strong you are, young Alolan trainer. So Dulce, what are we going to do? Trainer, you should know that this one here warps away it is threatened in any way. And the holes that are torn open as a result invite dangerous beings into this world. But perhaps things will be alright as long as there are trainers like you in Alola. What about that girl though? That girl should have nothing to do with our investigations nor this Pokemon of hers. As long as no one is foolish enough to open a path that could lead here from Megalo Tower. Let us carry on, Saucy. And looks like they just disappear. We have Navi here. So let's talk to the Navi. With that, we're just gonna bring it back to the girl, I wonder? Yes, to Lily, right there. Oh, you! Pew! Thank you, Sparrow. And I should thank Trumbeak too. Here, let me at least do this. She gonna heal us up? Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah. You know, I read something interesting in a book once. It seems the Pokemon called Oricorio changes appearances by feeding on the nectar from different types of flowers. It's not actually evolving, but undergoing a so-called form change. Isn't that interesting? I thought it was anyway. Pew! Back into the bag, please, Nabi. And there aren't many people around to see you here, but that's hardly an excuse. And I guess we should be going now. The professor will be probably worried after the way we just disappeared on him. Yeah, he will probably be worried. Hey, Sparrow. Oh, and Lily's with you too. What are you up to, how? Just finished up my trial, hey. Hey, Sparrow, I want to see if I really learned anything from my trial. Let me battle you again. Well, gosh darn it. Looks like this episode ain't ending yet. I was planning to wrap up the episode here. But we have How challenging us here just straight away, which is crazy. He's starting off with his Litten. Okay, that's fine. Starting off with his strongest Pokemon is definitely interesting. We're just gonna plug this thing. It is Stab. So it's our strongest move, and my goodness, we stole its Citrus Berry, and we almost one-shotted it. That's actually pretty funny. Let's pluck away though. Let's just kill this Litten. Down it goes. Easy peasy. And with that we have a Pikachu. We're gonna go for Jessie. I think that'll be a way better deal. Definitely a way better Pokemon to deal with the Pikachu than I was trying to say there. So Pikachu, we're gonna break you. That should be some great damage. Just straight one-shot damage even. GG. Woody gets level 17. Right, Noibat. Alright, my boy has a Noibat now. That's pretty cool. And honestly, I'm just gonna stay in. It's not smart to stay in. But we are just gonna stay in because we are quite higher leveled here than the Pokemon anyway. And we're just gonna use a Pursuit. Should do some okay damage. Yep, over half. That's what I wanted. He missed his Supersonic. That was the only play he had. We get the Quick Claw pop. Look at that. Pursuit to take out the Noibat. And with that, that How battle wasn't really the biggest of deal to us right there. Every one of our Pokemon got level 17. We are learning Bubble Beam, which is funny because we have almost no special attack anyway, but we have Bubble still right there. We just might as well, you know, change it anyway. Oh, so you and me both beat that Totem Pokemon, huh, Sparrow? Looks like we're getting pretty strong. And I'm not stopping now. I'm gonna use this momentum to beat my old Grams too. Hey there, Sparrow. Nu heb ik aan you, yeah? Thanks for tracking Lily down for me. What's this then? How? You finished your first trial too? I bet you used some styling moves, yeah? Hey, yeah, all thanks to Litten. Hala's probably rubbing his hands together in glee right about now, oh yeah? What do you mean? It's all part of the trials, yeah? After you... Oh, shit. That was fucking how. After you clear one island's trials, you gotta battle that island's kahuna. Taking on the Grand Island Kahuna in a battle is called the Grand Trial. For someone like me who's researching Pokemon, yeah, moves. Nothing could be better than a chance to seize some more Pokemon fierce battles. Woo! I don't know about fierce. I'll be the judge of that. Come on, back to Iki Town. Catch that tailwind and blast through Route 3. Alright, well, looks like we have a new objective, but that will be for the next episode. Also, we didn't fully explore that cave to the left there, and I want to check if there's something handy there. I actually think there will be something handy there, and we also still have to fight this trainer, but for sure in the next episode we will probably be fighting our first kahuna. So yes, we are at that time again for our next big challenge. We're going from one next big thing to the next big thing. So yeah, that's pretty exciting times. We are almost done with the first island as well. So yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed this episode of Ultra Sun. And stay tuned for the next episode.